Y'all ready to go? Yes, we ready. Let's go. All right, we rocking this thing, y'all. Y'all about to get on here. If y'all hear that music, y'all know what's happening. Come on. Yeah, boy. There they go. We are in the house, y'all. Uh-oh. Oh, we got to get Instagram on here, too, so they ain't feeling out. Let's go. It's time for us to go to the wire.
Let's go.
Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's your time. Got the horn, so why don't you blow it?
Let's go. Mr. Make It Great.
Mr. Fun. Fine. You're filthy. Hey, guys, if y'all don't know this song, just sing the hook, okay? Here's the hook right here. It's by Prince. Let's go. Cream. Get up. Cream. Come on, Instagram. Come on. Cream. Don't you stop. Cream. Shaboogie Bop. You're so good. Baby, ain't nobody better. Ain't nobody better. Here's a shit. Never ever go by the letter. My audience is just, they're so cool. Welcome y'all from the north, south, the east, the west, and all the rest. We are riding shotgun here live, y'all, at 12:05. We're a little fashionably late, but you know, we'll call it CP time. If you don't know what that is, I'll tell you what it is. Colored people time. But you know what? It's not just colored people that show up late sometimes. So we can't be saying CP all the time, because it's probably MP, WP, NDIP. I think fashionably late applies all across the board. I may be wrong, but I think I'm right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome today, my friends. I am super excited as always to be able to, add a little sunshine to your day, even if it's hazy or raining or snowing where you're at, guys, because I tell you, our internal weather barometer has nothing to do with the external forces outside. In fact, there's an old African proverb that says, if there's no enemy within, then the enemy outside can do us no harm. And what that means is that if you got that internal joy because of something that is in excess of your situations or circumstances, then it doesn't matter what goes on out here if you got that internal joy that's inside. So welcome, guys. I am super excited again to get with this session started here with a couple of faces that you've actually seen before. And some of y'all may have not if you don't follow me regularly. So without further ado, I'm going to start the drum roll right here. I see you, Sheila. Welcome, girl. She already know who you are. Okay, to my immediate left, in your middle as you're watching us, this is a gal that's often imitated by some, but never duplicated by none. Yeah, I made it. That's right. She's first to many and second to none, my friends. We got right here, right by our side to help us go live and drop some nuggets on you today to help you go up. Let's welcome, guys. Get ready to applaud like you crazy. Her name is Angel Lee. Let's go. Welcome, darling. Welcome. I see y'all this time. And not to be outdone, to my far left, drum roll, is sufficient for this gentleman as well, too. But wait till you find out what's happening. This guy, he may not be very tall. But do not let the short size fool you. He makes up for it in so many other ways in his life. This is my buddy, my pal, my friend. Get ready to applaud again like you losing your mind. His name is Joel Hernandez. That's one of my brothers from another, as they say, a brother from another mother. Guys, I hope you're doing well today. I don't know. I'm just gonna dive in real quick with this episode. It's number 402. Oh my goodness, that sounds like a job. That sounds like a real job on this February 11th of 2020. I can't believe that it's already February 11th. We already got a month done and we're halfway through the next.
That's right.
Guys, I tell you what, time does not crawl, walk, or run. It flies when you're having fun.
That's very true.
And guys, if you ain't having fun in this life thing, then why are you here? No. Okay. We can pursue happiness. That's part of our country's creed, actually, is the pursuit of happiness as you understand it. And so, somebody, what you laughing at?
Because that's what my podcast is about too.
What is that?
Pursuit of happiness.
Really?
Just going through. Yeah, check out that podcast today.
Did you just upload one today?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't know if y'all heard Angela, but she said she just did a podcast, and we don't script this, by the way. This just came out, y'all. She said she just did a podcast about the pursuit of happiness. And so life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, those are the three things that are the virtues, so to speak, that our country has been founded on. And whether or not you agree that our country is living that out, that's arguable, but whatever. Those are the three foundational components of pursuit of happiness as you understand it, because your term and your definition of happiness may not be the same as mine.
That's very true.
Yeah. Does that mean that you're wrong? Well, yes, probably, but no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, what it means is that we all have the opportunity and the right to be able to pursue happiness as we understand it. And I like to say this too, because your happiness or your rights run out where the next person starts. And I want to get their take on this in a minute too, because people out there doing stuff that to make themselves feel good, but if it's at the expense of somebody else, I don't know, this is just my personal opinion, if that is at the expense of somebody else being affected negatively in some way, like hurt or harm, like you go out recklessly shooting your shotgun because you just love doing that, pow, pow, recklessly, and you put other people's lives in danger because you're doing it, should you be allowed to do that because it makes you happy? And the answer is probably no, because you're putting other people's lives in danger. So I know that may be a far-fetched type of example, but just take it that way that it's like, okay, we can pursue our form and our version of happiness or what it is that we love out of life, but our rights and our pursuit of happiness stops right where the next person starts. It just simply means that we have a world that we have to share the air of others that are in our space. And since that's true, it's not all about you. And it's not all about me. It's all about what we can do for those others to be able to help to empower them as well too. So, and I think that's a good segue to it's something that's just went down today. I don't know if you guys saw recently. I did this amazing event with the Petroleum Club. Here's one that I pulled out a few photos, and you can watch this on every platform. You can see all these photos on every platform with the exception of Instagram. Sorry, Instagram. But all the rest you can see it. This was at the tallest building in Bakersfield, which is called the Petroleum Club. And we had, I don't know, what you guys think about that night?
I had a great time.
Here's the Chocolate Sisters.
I can't wait.
The Chocolate Sisters. That's Angel in the middle. There's Letitia and Tiara. That just makes me smile. Here's the man. Matter of fact, this guy right here who's holding that big old, look like juggernaut of a wine there, he's the one that actually mentioned it to me, saying, hey, Ced, you should do this. So I just pulled out a few photos so you guys can kind of see who's with us and what's going on here too. Here's Joelle right there dropping some seeds and some nuggets on some groups that's there as well too. So that particular event we did, which was kind of like we pulled it out of the air and said, let's bring a bunch of people together that had something in common, which they had all been on my live show. And so we wanted to make it exclusive like that. And then at the last minute, we let a few other people who hadn't been on the show pop in as well. And we said, okay, we're going to bring us together, going to eat, drink, and be merry. Then we're going to turn on the camera and we're going to have this live video shoot that we'll do in order to drop some seeds of knowledge and nuggets and tips and tools and techniques and takeaways and value basically to the viewers. And so then we started at the I would start saying, hey, how about we just take, any extra money or something like that, or and pick a charity. And it was like, yeah, how about we do that with any extra? And so that's where Angel Lee came in. I thought about that.
That's nice.
And I thought about what she does with the beautiful human hair. And tell them a little bit about that real quick, because I want them to know exactly what beautiful human hair is all about. You guys need to know this. Listen up.
Okay, so I'd love to tell that part.
Nice.
And so at that time, there were organizations that donated her wigs, and so the wig that was donated to her was not the best. I don't like talking about any organizations. I'm not
Putting that
bad
down.
about the organization. I just felt that there. So my mother, when you go through chemo and radiation, your skin gets dark, your nails gets dark, and everything. And so even your future is dark. So if you're gonna donate something or give a gift to somebody that is called charity, then I feel that if it's something that they put on their head, it should change their whole outlook. Outlook as well, but change the way that they look. Make them feel beautiful. My mother, it didn't do either or to her, and it just made her look. It just looked like a model. And so I said that we can do better. And so I started saving my money so I can donate wigs to cancer patients and those that couldn't afford it. And to the same measure, a wig that I would make for myself is the same type of wig that I would give to anybody that we donate wigs to. And so we take hair donations, plus we take beautiful human hair and put in there, and then we give them a top piece so that they can part their hair any way that they want to. So that's what led into that. I'm gonna tell this thing right quick. When I was saving my money for the wigs, very important to tell this part. I got sick and I went to the hospital because I had pain in my stomach. And when I went to the hospital, they ran a colonoscopy on me because they wanted to know, because my father died from colon cancer. So since both had it, let's test her for cancer. They went in, they found no cancer, and they found no polyps, but they found this bubble that grew out of my esophagus. And so, long story short, that was supposed to be simple surgery. Go in and cut that out. After my colonoscopy, I could not walk. Nobody could tell me why I couldn't walk. So I had a nurse and I had a walker, and I refused to come in agreement with the walker. I wanted to know, why can't I walk? Went to another hospital, second opinion. They put me on steroids, misdiagnosed me, and I detoxed off when I got released from the hospital, I detoxed off the steroids because I wasn't going to live that life. And I'm still coming to make it short. So now I still have this bubble. So I go back to the original doctor, and he told me that I had lost so much weight because when you detox off narcotics, you gag. So while I was gagging, I was losing weight. Gained enough weight, had surgery. When they opened me up to take the bubble out, they were pulling my lungs out. And so it became an emergency surgery, and they had to go in and cut all this off my ribs and off my lungs. And so at that time, I was shy of life support. And so my mother came in and spoke in my ear, and they told me I have to come back. And she said, it's time you need to breathe on your own. I opened my eyes, I'm here today. But my business went down because nobody could run my business. My money went to medical bills. And so I fought to get well and to get my business back up and running. And here I am today in Bakersfield with beautiful human hair.
Wow. What a story, you guys. As she was telling that story, I was like, it's amazing the curveballs that life throw at you. There's no way she could have planned for that to happen. But here's the catch, though. There's always a catch if you're willing to look at that catch. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to share with you the catch based on what she just shared. But of course, we got to have a little dance break right here, guys, because, we've been chatting for a little bit. We're right live, guys. I want you to stick around on the other side of this dance break. And I'm going to share with you what was the catch that I caught with this whole deal with this gal. My name is Angel Lee. Let's go. Come on, live. our sponsors slide in every now and then, because we got to stay on the air with our sponsors. You know I'm lying. We ain't got no real sponsors. But anyway, all right, shotgun with none other than the Angel Lee, which is the founder of the Beautiful Human Hair Foundation, which is an amazing organization. And then flanking her, to her left, your right, is the iconic. It's actually Icon Events. He's the founder of Icon Events. His name is Joel Hernandez. And I like to call him the event planner to the stars, but that would be like an undercut because he does, a few more things than just that. And I always like to say, don't let the short stature fool you, because he makes up for it in all different types of ways and areas, man. He gets me fired up, my man. He gets me fired up. So I teased you on the other side of that break. I said, hey, there was something that she was sharing with you, that when life throws a left hook and an uppercut at you because you did not expect it. And she was on death's door. I don't know if you caught that, but she's going in for just like simple in and out surgery, so to speak. What would have been very routine, and then next thing you know, you're in a battle for your life. And when that happens to you, you have to leverage this thing that I talk so much about, and that's this word right here. Because life comes at you fast. And it's going to give you with specific options. So she could have said, woe is me, and retreated to some bubble or something and said, I'm just going to get by. Or she could say, no. This was just an obstacle that I need to hurdle over and continue to pursue on and make me stronger. And so, in fact, I just posted something just a couple of days ago where I said, the obstacle in your way is the way. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people want to turn and go the opposite direction. Those things that you run, listen to me. Those things that some of us are running away from, we need to turn around, do an about face 180 and run to them, because it's the getting through them that would allow for us to be what we need to be, so we can see that which we want to see. You guys got any take on that, Joel? Anybody? Angel? Those obstacles.
Yeah, one of my posts I put today was like, grow through your go through. Don't run from your go through. That's like,
y'all hear that?
Like if you have to speak, sometimes people when speaking they have like these butterflies that come in your stomach, butterflies or whatever that come in your stomach, and that's the very thing that you should go and push it through. That's the best example I can give of people that are fear of speaking. These butterflies that you get, because that'll cause people to fear and turn away and not want to speak, but you have to ignore it and push straight through it. So
true, guys. I always like to say the butterflies in our stomach are there to remind us of how to fly. It sounds a little weird, but I'm weird like that. So it's come up with, hey, that's just the way. Hey, when that happens, that was the time that you say, oh, this is the part where it's designed to make me stop, or it's going to test my resolve to see if I'm going to continue. Or it's here to make me quit. And the sad thing and tragic thing is most people do. They quit. They turn on about face and they run away. But no, you say, no, this is what they were talking about. This is where I can reframe this thing and say, no, the obstacle is the way. The obstacle in the way is the way. The butterflies that are here to remind, it's time for me to fly. Use those wings and get out there. And here's the thing, is that at the end of that ordeal, whatever it was, you're either going to win or you're going to become wiser. Mm-hmm. That's a wow moment right there. WWO. Yes, you win or you don't. You're going to become wiser, and so you never lose because it's there to be able to teach you something. Guys, I'm riding shotgun with Angel Lee and Joel Hernandez, and both of them are amazing people in their own right. But it's amazing how life brings you together to be able to put what may have seemed like unlikely candidates together and leverage this thing that I think is one of the most powerful words in the English language. Actually, it's a symbol for it as well, too. And this is what it is. It's the word and. You see, because we by ourselves can be good. But once you couple with somebody else, you can achieve a level of greatness. Any thoughts on that? Anybody?
Yes, I think that working together is going to create the results that we want to work for, right? So what I mean is definitely pour out your heart to the right people that are willing to build with you and reciprocate everything, the struggles, the success, and there has to be a balance as well as into working with multiple people, multiple personalities, behaviors, but the why has to be the most important aspect of working with people at all. Like, what is the reason that I'm working with Angel? What is the reason I'm working with Cedric and other people? And these are the people that I honestly selected to be in my life. So why? Because they're inspiring. They're moving people in the community. They're building people. And of course, if we want to build ourselves, we have to surround ourselves with people that are connected for the same purpose. And I believe that one of the goals is there's so many goals that we set for our lives, but one of the most important goals is that there has to be a greater cause. Not just ourselves, but why? There has to be a greater cause. And for that reason, I'm here today.
Yes.
And I'll tell you about it here soon.
Yes. Guys, if you're just joining us, yes, Angel Lee and Joel Hernandez. Joel Hernandez is the founder of Icon Events, and he's an amazing guy out there doing stuff, and I like to call him event player to the stars, because he's got, an amazing come from place that he is, and an amazing story behind it as well, too. And then Angel Lee, amazing story with even how she got the name Angel, but yeah, these are people who I like to say that aren't just saying it, they're displaying it. And what I mean by that is, everybody can talk a good game, but at the end of the day, when the big bus shows up of the opposition, are you willing to, put some skin in? Are you willing to get out there and get it done? Because life does not respond to desire alone. It responds to deserve. I say it all the time. I can't overstate it, and it bears repeating. Is that if life only responded to desire, we would all be cute, rich, and physically fit. Because you just desire, I want to be cute, rich, and physically fit. And then life says, here you go. No. Life responds to deserve. That means that, yes, you have a desire, but now you got to be willing to go through that minefield of the process and invest the currency of time. That's a deep one. The currency called time, and maybe another T called treasures, along a certain pendulum till you transition from desire to deserve. Now life steps up and says, you young grasshopper are now worthy of what it is you used to desire. And so at that's what happens, guys. And if anybody's telling you something different, they're trying to sell you something, so don't buy it. Guys, hey, I'm Ride Shotgun here. I got a question that I want to kind of throw out there. But it's time for a dance break. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. What we're going to do on the other side of this question, I got a question I'm going to pose to them, and the way they're going to respond to it is going to be a blessing to your heart, guaranteed for your money back. So stick around on the other side of this break. We are out live shotgun with my gal and my guy. Let's go. Come on. I see y'all on the instant. Same road. And I just can't keep living this way. So starting today, I'm breaking out of this cage. That's right. Show off the implants. Show off the implants. See the show off the implants, baby. Okay. Welcome back. We are riding live here at 1205 with none other than the capital THE, Angel Lee, and Joel Hernandez. These are two amazing people that are amazing in more ways than one. They both have amazing companies that's out there doing stuff to be able to make an impact, not just an income, to make a difference, not just a dollar. And at the end of the week, to make a change, not just collect a check. Uh-oh. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, buddy. Let's go. That was good. That was good.
If I can't have fun, then I don't want none. So,
Come on now.
so guys, at the end of the day, we're not just making a living, but we're living our making. And what does that mean for you? It's giving you an opportunity to say, if you're not in that space where you feel like your job can't be your growth pod, then why are you there? Now, I know you know, that's on the surface where you got to be there, but I think you should be making some type of daily behavior and efforts and actions to be able to transition from that space if it's killing you. Because studies show that it is. If you're just going there and it's drudgery, but you're not growing. You know, nobody drinks stagnant water, right? Why? I'll tell you why. Because stagnant water is not clean. It's not fresh. But if you stay in that moving forward, I posted something just the other day that said that, hey, know-it-alls. We know this whole term, this phrase, colloquialism over the years, said know-it-alls. I said know-it-alls won't grow at all because they won't seek more knowledge because they feel they know it all. So stay green, my friends. I'm reminded of that commercial where the guy is Dos Equis or whatever it is. I don't drink beer, but when I do, I drink whatever. What I can't even think of the name of it. It's like, okay. So it's like, hey, I don't read, but when I do read, I read this. So yeah, going out there, being able to educate yourself and saying that you're going to grow forward and go forward. I like the phrase you used earlier. You said grow through as you go through. Because the challenge is, if it don't challenge you, it doesn't change you. I'll say that again. If it does not challenge you, it doesn't change you. And the cat of comfort has a purr that will deceive you and make you think that it's okay. It's like, no. We should be growing. And growing our way to the end of the road, so to speak.
Right.
Always becoming. Okay, here's my question. I teased you on the other side of that break. I said I had a question for both of them. And I'm going to pose it. And either one of them can jump in first. It doesn't matter. It's a very simple question. And so that question is, what do you think about being involved in community? Now, something that has to do with community.
Okay, I'll go first. So
Give it to her.
what do I think? The first word that comes to my mind is philanthropy. So philanthropy, you want to look out.
That's a big word, so tell them what that is.
Okay, so philanthropy, you want to look out for the social well-being and interest of other people. So that means that you're saying no to yourself and you're saying yes to others for a greater cause. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're always going to say no to yourself. It just means that you're willing to do what it takes with all the resources that we have. You're willing to do what it takes to better the lives of other individuals and give them the opportunity to experience what growth feels like, to look out for the best interest of what they're thinking, what they're going through, the education they want to receive, the resources that they're looking for, and able to work in partnership with other businesses and give them the resources, mentorship, give a message, send a text, right? Someone that's a mentor, send a simple text to someone saying, reach for the stars, right? Simple as that.
I'm going to play
Reach for the moon, because if you miss, you actually land on the stars. Les Brown. I always say this, and I use that a lot. But yes, philanthropy, that's the first word that came to my mind, because that's what fulfills me as a human being, because I have one life. I'm going to be here. I'm going to make the best out of it. I don't know when my time's going to come, but you better believe that I'm going to continue to grow, and I don't know it all, and I'm going to continue to educate myself and be mentored and just live a joyful life, a spiritual life, and saying, you know what, anything is possible. I'm going after it. I have the platform. I have my business. I have the business relationships. The finances are definitely a lot better. I can do more for other people, not just for myself. Let me tell you this. The more I do for people, the more fulfillment I find. And I'm not talking about finances. I'm not talking about clothing or cars. And I can tell you, I can go buy it myself. I can go on a shopping spree if I want to, but I'm asking for wisdom. What do I do with the responsibility that I've been given as a philanthropist? Do I look out for myself, or do I also help look out for others? Why? Because someone did it for me, and I want to do that, and I want to give that back to the community. So philanthropy, that's for me. I'm excited.
That's the thing about
I feel like I'm on fire right now, so I'm just excited.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I'm gonna be devil's advocate here. I gotta make a statement. So to the person that's out there saying that, oh, Joel, that sounds great. You got it all figured out. You making good money and stuff like that. I have neither the time nor the treasures as far as money to be able to go out there and make a difference in anything or any type of. What do you say to those people?
So I learned something that's very important about philanthropy. You do not have to be wealthy to be a philanthropist. You don't have to have capital. You don't need one penny to be a philanthropist.
No.
If you have a cell phone, call your brother, your sister, your friend, call the pastor, encourage the pastor. Sometimes pastors need to be encouraged as well. Right? To encourage someone, say, look, I'm thinking about you. I know that life can throw challenges at us, but I'll tell you what, if we're focus driven and if we don't give up, we will make it. There it is right there. That's very powerful. Change the mindset of the individual. At that very moment, that person is going to say, wow, you know what? He is right. Right. He's right. Like I can do anything. I'm in this situation right now, but it doesn't mean I'll be in a situation an hour from now, or a day from now, a week from now, a month, or a year. Why? Because it's about giving back. It's about, right? Philanthropy, not only financially, but also we give through our spirit. So
yeah, I agree with that, guys. I'm gonna ding, 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 ding. As he was talking, I was thinking of, what's his name? Bill Gates. I'm sure you know that name. If you don't, you've been living on a rock somewhere. Bill Gates, who is the founder, one of the original founders of Microsoft, you know, and or is it Microsoft? Yeah, I think so. Okay, got it. Anyway, he was sharing a story about how when he was a little broke, starving little college student, he didn't have enough money for the newspaper.
that is correct.
You remember this story?
Yes, I remember the story.
And so the guy, he had this newspaper guy, he passed by, and the guy actually gave him a copy of the newspaper to read because he's a big reader. And so then months later or something, he was coming from the airport or something.
That's right.
And he saw the same guy, and Bill didn't have money or change or whatever the case was. And the guy, again, gave him a newspaper. Gave it to him twice. Years later, after Bill Gates was no longer Bill Gates of obscurity, but Bill Gates of everybody knows his household name.
It's 20 years later.
Yeah, about 20 years later. We're gonna go with that. He remembers that guy. And so he said, I need to find him. So he did about a month or two of searching. He found where the guy was. So he went to visit the guy.
And the chills come on.
Yes. And so when he saw that guy, he introduced himself as Bill Gates and said, do you remember me? And the guy says, yes, of course I remember you. You know? And so he's like, yeah, you gave me a newspaper when I was broke. You know, he says, I remember I gave you two. So I gave you two.
Not one, but
Not
two.
one, but two. And so he's like, yes. And he's like, I just want you to know that was such an inspiration for me and for you to be able to invest that in me at that time. And he says, you know, now I want to pay it back to you and with anything that you want. And so then the guy, what he said next, just gave me goosebumps. I never really thought about it that way, but the way he put it, it made me go, oh my goodness, that is amazing.
That's right.
I'm going to share with that what that is on the other side of this bridge. And what does that mean for you? So stick around, guys. We're going to teach you a little bit. We're going live at 12 Wait a minute. welcome, guys. Welcome back from that live. Got a little break there. We got to get you guys up and moving and get the juices still flowing because studies show that you will get more and glean more when you do this. Hey, Wayne Neal, I see ya.
I see Manoy over there.
And Terrence Manoy said, hey, Angel, that's my girl. Keep serving. Yes, she is. That's all she know how to do. Hey, Matika, I see you. Welcome. Hey, Jana Chapman, good to see you word as well. Terrence Manoy said, Mr. Wordplay. Brandon Kieran, welcome. Frank Keon, welcome. Hey, Letha, that's one of my childhood friends. She lived right next door to me since I was peeing in the bed. Matter of fact, she used to babysit me. Her sisters. It's like 8 sisters. No boys. Right next door to us. Michael Willis, welcome, sir. Good to see your face. Yolanda Collins, that's another Texas native right there. Welcome, girl. Keith Woodbridge, good to see you, brother. Debbie on Monday. I can't say shit. Philip Dixon and Richard. Hey, I know half of y'all. I know the overwhelming majority of you are not listening to this live. That's okay, as long as you're listening to it, because this is on 7 different platforms. And so, yes, I have expanded. I continue to expand and reach. So, by the way, I teased you on the other side of that break. I am riding shotgun with Angel Lee, which is the founder and the curator of the Beautiful Human Hair Foundation, which you're out there not just saying it, but displaying it when it comes to providing beautiful human hair. Imagine that. That's the name of the title. To people who are coming through the chemo phase. And that's her foundation. And then we also have the curator and the founder of Icon Events over here by the name of Joel Hernandez. They both are gracing us here today. And I teased you on the other side of the break. I said there was something that I'm going to share with you in terms of how Bill Gates spoke to this gentleman who had given him a couple of newspapers back in the day before he was the Bill Gates, when he was just Bill Gates. And he found that guy, and he said to that guy, thank you so much. What can I do to repay you for that? What would you want? And so
he said, anything in the world, and I'll make your dream come true.
Yes, that's what that's. Anything in the world to make your dream come true.
Make your dream come true. Okay.
Yeah, okay, that's true. And when he was presented that, the gentleman, I'm going to kind of give you the Cliff Notes version of his response, but this is what he said. He said that no matter what he does, he can't possibly match what was given to him when he gave him that newspaper, because this guy was given from having nothing.
Come on.
Some of y'all missed that. This guy was giving from a person who had really nothing to give. That's so it added deeper value to what he was giving. And that was just the newspaper that he gave to him. Bill Gates now he's one of the most richest guys in the world. So from what he would give, couldn't come close to what this guy sacrificed for giving, because the guy had nothing. And all he was given was the newspaper. So anyway, Bill took that as a lesson and said that it resonated with him. And now he calls to action. The best position to be able to give in is the giving of now, not the, watch this, y'all, some of y'all gonna miss this, but not the giving of when.
Right.
It's the giving of now. Today. Because the best way to bust yourself up out of a funk, I think, in life, is my personal opinion, or financial funk, that funk can be defined as anything, is to take eyes off yourself and put them on someone else.
Yes.
Let's say it again. Eyes off of self and put them on someone else. And give them of the 5 T's. I've talked about them before, but you can never overstate them. 1, time. We talk about the currency called time. Giving somebody your time. Giving an organization your time. Or starting that organization. She started one. She didn't see any out there doing it, because her mom got a mop for when she was going through cancer. Gave her some wig that took away from her confidence.
Right.
And so she says, no, I need to do something about this, because she knows how important it is for people to maintain that dignity during that phase of their life. And so she said, I'm going to create this foundation to be able to do that. So she didn't exist. She went out and created it. So, yes. Then the question becomes, how does this resonate with you? I would hope that in some way today, because we didn't plan on even talking about this, right? There was no agenda. What is it? The hidden agenda? But there's no topic. There's no outline. The hidden agenda is we want to be able to inspire, motivate, encourage, and educate you. Maybe rejuvenate you or transformate you, depending on where you're at in your life. And hopefully, if there's something that they've said or something I've said or we've said together that has caused you to take pause and measure stock in the way that you're actually living this life. We started it out by saying the pursuit of what?
Happiness.
Oh, they didn't hear you. Say it again.
Happiness.
And she had a podcast or something that she just did on that.
Right.
And so, yeah, I want you to pursue your happy, but not at the expense of other people. Once again, because we all got to leverage this thing, y'all. We're not just in it alone. It's me and you.
That's
that
right.
That can make the difference between what we actually do. You guys want to say anything?
I got my
Well, she got a poem. She going to read
Yeah,
poem.
ready.
What is it?
no.
Should I go to a dance break while you pull it up?
I had it, but I don't know if you hear it, like if you need a mic or something like that.
Oh, you got it on the thingy thing.
Yeah.
I thought you was going to say it.
Angels ashes for beauty. I look nothing like my story, and for this I give God the glory. If you look at my now, you think, wow, how? Because it is He that traded my ashes for beauty. I was once broken because I was a token, but now I'm awoken because the word spoken. There's no way I can replace your sovereign grace. I am the apple of my Father's eye. Why? Because He first loved me when I didn't love myself. Man, how could I love someone else? He knows the heart even when torn apart. It is He who created my inward parts. I am free to be me, forgiving those that have used and abused me. I am no longer bound. There's nothing holding me down. Light as a feather like Muhammad Ali. No matter the weather, could it be that I am free? You see, complete deliverance brings repentance, a healing that has no ceiling. It is because God and His unchanging hand that I'm able to stand and live life again. Thank you, God, for changing these ashes for beauty, not just for me, but for my community.
Oh, my goodness. No, that's my audience, y'all. You got to make some love to my audience.
So that was my community contribution, what you were talking about.
Yes.
That is great.
Yeah, I love that. Ash from ashes, these things that we could have never imagined can appear. And so that's what I caught with it. Guys, you're just joining us. I'm riding shotgun with Joel Hernandez and Angel Lee. And the nuggets are just raining down here, guys. The only thing that I don't like about my show is that it's only an hour long. Because I wish it was. Oh my! We had Anime Press in here yesterday. We went a record an hour and 22 minutes long or so, and we were just boom. So we said, okay, we got to do a part 2 later. But today, again, we have so much to be able to say. But at the end of the day, we want to make sure we stay in line with being able to drop just something. Maybe this is not for you. Maybe this is for you to press the share button for somebody else to be able to hear it and extract something from it that's going to empower, equip, or give them the tool to be able to pivot to the positive when they're actually being attacked by the negative. It's not a question of if you will be attacked. It's about the question of when and will. So when will you be attacked and will you be prepared to pivot to the positive? That's why we do this, if you're confused. That's why we do it, is to be able to tie off ourselves and put them on someone else and leverage what it is that we do in order to be in service to you-know-who. I'll give you a hint. It's a 3-letter word, and the last letter in the 3-letter word is a U. It's you. We want to do it for you and then challenge you to say, what can I do? How can I squeeze the juice out of my life in service to this hurting humanity in some way to help them to be able to get about? At the event that we had the other day, I wanted to show that. I showed a few of you guys the picture. The only people that can't see this is people on Instagram. So sorry that I'm not sorry. Y'all just got to go over to the different platform to get it. Here's some shots of that event that we were at with great people that are part of the Pretty Club. But they're pretty ambitious, they're pretty smart, pretty bold, and they're not bad looking either. So kind of pretty. We're all there, and one of the biggest things that we talked about there at this particular event, this is just a picture of Joel here. One of the biggest things we talked about when I let it off was that we talked about making our matter, because we're all made up of matter, right? Mm-hmm. talk about making our matter matter. Because our time is so fleeting. It's finite, not infinite. Meaning that it's death that gives life its value. If we didn't die in these physical realms, then the life wouldn't be that valuable. Because you live forever in these bodies. But no, we do. So our time is finite. And since that's the case, what are we doing with our time? Because the old saying says, here today, gone tomorrow, is actually a fallacy. It could be here today and gone
Today.
Yeah. I mean, did you think Kobe knew that that was his last day?
No.
I mean, his daughter, Gianna, yes, and all the rest of
Condolences to the family and the friends and also the other families and everyone.
Yeah.
Our condolences to everyone. Prayer and to everyone.
With every death that comes my way, whether it's someone I knew or didn't know, it's always a sobering reminder for me to say and value the life that I do have. Because being above the ground and breathing,
let's go.
Everything else is gravy from there. And so I want to encourage you not to waste it. Find something that you can get involved in. It ain't got to be like, I ain't got time. It's like, no, you just made a statement of priority. That wasn't a statement of fact.
That's very true. Let's go.
The actual time thing, we make time for those things that are important for us. And so I don't have time. Don't buy that. We make time for the stuff that matters to us. So I would hope that that's true. I would hope that something matters enough to you to be able to say you're going to carve out a little bit of piece of your time, because we only have 24 hours in a day. I've been circulating a petition to try to get 26, but nobody wants to sign it. So we're going to stick with 24 for now. And then what are you doing with it? And hope that we can challenge you to be able to do something to make it a little bit better today. Now, I know, based on that event, this gives us an opportunity from different organizations to be able to step in and say, hey, I see what you're doing. I want to sow into you. And I'm going to give the floor to my man, Joel Hernandez, and his company, Icon Events. And I think he wants to do a little presentation of some sort with, I don't know. I'm just going to give him the floor.
All right, how's it going? I'm doing fantastic, and I'm sure we're all feeling great. To all the viewers, I want to thank Cedric for always having us on his show, and the amount of impact he has had in our community here in Bakersfield, and continue to have, not only in the community, but my life and Angel's life. So many people that has been a part of his life, and it's incredible. It's rewarding, and it's exciting as well. So I'm very excited to introduce you to my business as well. And I'm out there. I like to build relationships. My company is on corporate events, wine tours, nonprofit events, and also some concerts. Okay, so I create the event platform, and I partner up with businesses to advertise them through all my events. And saying that, so when I was talking to Cedric, before I even mention what I have to say, I was talking to Cedric and telling him, you know what, Cedric, you have done so much for me, because it started with how much he has done for me. You have done so much for me. I'm grateful, and I think since I put on events, the idea the spirit just spoke to me. Have an event where, as a mentee, I get the opportunity to tell people what Cedric has done for me. Cedric, how about if we get all the mentees under one roof, the same room, and we just get the opportunity to go live, and so that people can see the impact that you have, the impact you have built through this platform, the media platform, the technology that he's using is powerful, because he's reaching hundreds of people that he's been able to impact directly as a mentee like myself. And so he said, all right, we'll do this. And so we held the event, Children Club. And then I said, Cedric, we got to give back. And that's what I do. My events, I like to give back. I have 2 big events that I give back 100% of the proceeds, and all the other events I give a portion of the proceeds. And the reason I say this is because I still have to stay in business. I get back if I'm always giving everything out. I have to continue to grow my business so I can give more to the community. For that reason, I selected 2 events, and these 2 events give back 100% of the proceeds. And so I'm going to move forward and let you guys know that because this brings me a lot of joy. This brings me a lot of joy, and the empowerment, like the self-empowerment, that's big. Empowering each other, empowering ourselves, allowing ourselves to be mentored, allowing ourselves, and this is big. We need to stay humble. It doesn't matter the amount of success, financial, education, relationships, network. It doesn't matter, because I'll tell you what, I've had a taste of all of it. It doesn't matter. What matters and what fulfills someone's soul is the ability to use the resources to make an impact not only in our lives, but in the lives of other people. So here I have a check to the Beautiful Hair Foundation. So from Icon Events, here is a check, and I'll tell you why I wanted to get back to the foundation. I'm on the board with the Kern County Cancer Run. I've seen what they have done, and the amount of...
We should apply that first.
So James Fernando reached out to me, Joe, I think you'll be a good candidate. And when he reached out, I was like, I'm not sure, I'm not ready. Give me some time. Let me pray about it. So a few months later, the Spirit just spoke to me and said, you're ready. So, of course, now I'm part of the Kern County Cancer Run Foundation. So I'm a part of other foundations as well. But I think it's incredible how every foundation has a purpose. Their why. Why are they raising money? That amount of impact. And there are small foundations, and there's corporate foundations. I'll tell you, I work with both, right? The community, independent foundation, nonprofit organizations, and also the corporate nonprofit organizations. So I've seen both platforms and how I'm able to take my work, my skills, take my education, my relationships, my finances, and put it into the right areas of the community. So Icon Events' objective is not just to be iconic for myself or have an iconic brand that is going to one day lose its value and be forgotten. No, what I'm building is a legacy that my children are going to carry on if they choose to. They don't have to, but if they choose to. And of course, with the right energy and building it, and my daughter, she's such a beautiful girl, and the way she wants to get involved in. And so our children really see us, and we're a mirror. So they reflect off us, and I believe that if they want to carry on with the legacy that Icon Events is building, that would be great. So if they don't, I'll tell you what, there's so many people that I haven't been able to work and that are going to carry the legacy, that are going to carry the word, and that are going to continue to build other people as well. So it's amazing how the reward is within, and then you said all happening outside of just everything around you, how everything comes together and is connected. So for that reason, I'm grateful for Cedric again. I'm grateful for Angelique. I'm grateful for the Beautiful Hair Foundation, what they're doing to give that self-esteem back to these women and give them confidence. And I'll tell you, reach out to Angelique. If you're hearing me, you do not have to have wealth to make an impact, to support her foundation. Simply an idea or a message. Hey, she does these vision boards as well, right? You do the vision boards? Yeah. So if you can reach out to Angelique or any nonprofit out there, and then you put in the time, because we all have time, and if it matters, we're going to put in the time. So, guys, go out there and make an impact.
Thank you. I want to tell you thank you so much. I
Yes.
appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes.
I know it's my name, but I gotta say it right quick. I want to thank you for for the wigs that we put together. So God bless you.
This young lady, you know, it's about love, trust, building together, staying consistent, loving each other.
That's right, guys. Guys, I don't know if you feel that. Do you feel all that?
Yes, let's go.
Feel it. That's what's happening. Challenge you today, guys. Challenge you to go out there. If you have a business, I see, hey, Dennis Stitt, I know you're big time with as a farmer's agent. Hey, Anthony West, welcome. Rick Strickland, welcome. Richard Daly, he's one of the founders of Plush Vodka.
Yes.
These guys are big time sewing in the community. So if you have, hey, Jessica Gamboa, I know she has Elite Air Services where they do elite HVAC stuff. I know how big you guys are, community stuff in the bag. We're going to challenge you if you have some type of business, some service, or some hobby. Squeeze the juice out of that thing with the talent or the treasure or something and help someone else that is the least of these, is the good books defines them. And remember, we only get a shot at this life thing. Let's not make it good. Let's make it great by being able to take eyes off of self and put them on someone else. I hope this is good. Right, guys, I see you, boy. Hey, Michael Mel. Tessa, I see you. All of you guys are amazing. Hope you enjoyed the show today. Go out. Remember, why can't we be friends?
Let's go.
You want to leverage this thing right here? Because we're so much better together than we are apart. Share it out, guys. Love you. And we'll get you guys on the other one. Get out there. Okay, dance out with us. Why can't we be friends? That's right. That's right.